All right. Good afternoon, Miami and South Florida. We are certainly in unprecedented times, and I am so proud to still be able to broadcast and bring you our Odoo Roadshow from here, from home. So, we're here to learn more about how Odoo can streamline your internal processes and be more efficient in the workplace. Naturally, we want to know how to make our business more efficient, and how we can use and utilize and take advantage of software like Odoo to do just that. My name is Josiah. I am the head of product communications here in our San Francisco office, and I travel all around the Western Hemisphere evangelizing and talking to folks about Odoo and how they can harness the power of streamlined processes to make your business significantly much more efficient. But first of all, let's take a look at who we are as a company and where we come from. Odoo, like many businesses, started out quite small. And in this particular case, we started out in a dorm room. Our founder, Fabian Pinkars, was working on a passion project, his master's thesis, and he was helping his father, who had a challenge managing his business and being more streamlined and efficient. And he was managing everything at the time with spreadsheets and pen and paper like most of us do today, and was looking for solutions to be more efficient. So he looked into the market and found that ERPs truly were the way of becoming more efficient, having to end-to-end solution. However, these solutions were not made for that small business owner. They were cumbersome, they were hard to implement, they were terribly difficult to learn, but more importantly, they were expensive. So he took it upon himself to create a sensible, robust ERP for his father. And that's how Odoo started. Started as tiny ERP. We then moved on to having an open source product with a strong and vibrant community, until we are today here, Odoo Enterprise, creating a significantly strong value for small to medium-sized businesses as well as enterprises around the world. Our success is due to our mission, which is to unleash the potential of all business owners by creating products that they truly love. Not only is this the mission of our founder, Fabian Pinkars, but it's also the mission of my colleagues around the world. Odoo has significantly grown since those early days, and we are truly today a global company with offices in Dubai, New York, San Francisco, Hong Kong, and now Mexico City. Odoo is truly global. We have more than 600 employees around the world, and we have over 4 million users. With over 2,500 partners in over 120 countries, Odoo is growing significantly. Now, who are our customers and how do they use Odoo? Well, it's all due to our dynamic ecosystem. Starting off with our first big pillar, Odoo, our main office, is responsible for creating a version every single year. Today, we're going to focus on version 13, our most newest version, but Odoo also offers not only an enterprise version, but also an open source community version. You can host on-premise, or we can host in the cloud. Now, our other main pillars is going to be our Odoo community, made up of 20,000 passionate developers all around the world. They're responsible for creating the over 25,000 applications found in our Odoo App Store, as well as giving us feedback on how to make our product better and letting us know of what bugs are in the system as well. We are also very much tied and depend on our vast network of over 2,500 partners around the world. Our partners offer that local touch to all of our customers. They can help us. They also do help us with feedback on making the system better, but they also share in the localizations around the world. So we really do see our partners as our right hand in creating a world-class products for all of our customers. And customers precisely are our most important pillar and the final puzzle of our ecosystem. Without our customers, we wouldn't be here today. So thank you all for being here and for listening to this webinar. Now, Odoo customers represent a vast majority of businesses around the world. You can see that we have brands that represent multinational corporations as well as small to medium-sized businesses. What I want to emphasize here is that there is no single sector that stands out. Odoo works with wholesalers, retailers, manufacturing companies, hospitality industries. We really do have a wide range of different companies. We have over 150,000 businesses that depend on Odoo for managing single projects as well as their end-to-end business processes. But where are we in a marketplace that can sometimes be a bit busy and pretty much full of different options? Let's take a look at where Odoo lives in the marketplace to have a better understanding as to where we fit. This quadrant perfectly illustrates where some of our competitors live by demonstrating full business scope as well as user-friendly applications. The ERPs that we know and have heard of, and quite frankly, are pretty amazing when it comes to an end-to-end full business solution. They're going to sit on the upper left-hand quadrant. We know of SAP, Microsoft Dynamics, and NetSuite. And even though they are robust and incredibly powerful systems, they were created with that CEO and president in mind, not so much for that end user. They're difficult to implement. They're cumbersome to understand and to learn and to teach, but more importantly, they're really outside financially of the realm of that small to medium-sized business owner. A result in the market against these systems was the creation of single-use applications. We know them like HubSpot for CRM or Shopify for e-commerce. These applications are powerful and easy to use. However, they only do one thing. Odoo sits comfortably in the upper right-hand quadrant. We are an all-in-one solution that is easy to use, easy to learn, and flexible for your needs. Having multiple applications just to manage your business creates a problem, and it's a challenge that many business owners face today. And it looks something a little like this. It's a series of different applications, a spaghetti bowl of different apps just to manage your business. We have MailChimp here for all of our web or mass mailing, HubSpot for CRM, ADP for payroll and HR. And it presents and creates a couple of certain challenges. Number one, there's no native integration here. Without native integration, we have to depend on open API connectors to move data from one area to the next. That could be cumbersome, and it could also be expensive to maintain, especially when one application is updated. There is no centralized intelligence here as well, which makes reporting difficult. We may not necessarily know how much has been invoiced in a certain period of time or what inventory do we have. Having centralized intelligence is critical in understanding the holistic view of your company. And also, having multiple systems to teach your employees can have a lot of errors, or can make data transfers significantly cumbersome. What Odoo does is eliminates the need to have disparate systems in a single all-in-one solution. You're eliminating the need to have API connectors that need to be maintained, and you are streamlining all of your processes. How is that possible? Easy. It's done through our modular architecture. Modularity allows us to have connectivity across all of our various applications, and it also allows for information to be changed or modified only once. In other words, if I have to change something in my contact form, let's say for a customer of mine, I don't have to reintroduce that information in anywhere else. It is automatically changed and updated due to modularity. Modularity also allows me to implement in stages, giving me that flexibility to try a new software out, and I can increase my applications as needed. Now, I can easily talk about Odoo all day long and talk about its features and how wonderful it is. However, it's significantly much more effective to show you how it works in real time. For this, we are going to create a business from scratch. And what I would like everyone to do is go to www.menti.com and input the code 689487. I'm going to go to Mentimeter right now just so I can show you again what the code is, and then we can go from there. For the purpose of this demonstration, we are going to create a fictitious company and build it from the ground up using Odoo. We're going to be looking at a series of different applications that answer the challenges that confront all of us as business owners. But the first thing we need to do is download a database. And to do that, all we have to do is simply go to odoo.com. And in a few short clicks, we can show you how easy it is to download a database. We can choose a series of different applications. Let's go with invoicing. Let's go with sales and CRM for right now. I have 15 days to try it out and see what I like. We can configure it. Let's go ahead and put my information here. Company size, let's do less than 5 employees. And start now. All right, and voila. In a few clicks, I have been able to create a database from scratch. And here we go. Now, instead of having to download all the various applications that I'm going to go with my demo, we are going to leave this database right now and just go to my regular database. But before we do that, we are going to be a furniture manufacturer, and that is our business. We're going to build it from the ground up. And the first question that I want to ask everybody is, let's go right here. How would you like to start your business? Start with a website, open a physical store, or selling door to door? I'm going to give you a couple more minutes so we can get more answers. Right now it's a tie, so we certainly want to get more participation. And Mentimeter is going to really make you the hero of the story. You are the protagonist, and you get to decide exactly how you want this demonstration to look and to feel. It is right now a 3-way tie. So are we going to start with a website? Are we going to open a physical store? Or are we going to start selling our furniture door to door? You decide. All right, well, since we have a 3-way tie, we are going to start with starting with a website. So let's go ahead and go right into our Odoo database. And here we are. We have our Odoo database, and it's populated with all of my various applications. I go to my website, and what we have here is a blank slate. All of our applications are going to be created, or are going to be featuring 3 main parts. It's going to have our menu, our search, and our dashboard. Right now, we don't have any data to display, so we're going to go hop right into our website builder and create that website from scratch. Now, I'm no engineer. I can't code a line worth my life. But what I can do is simply click my edit button, which will give me a series of different blocks that I can drag and drop to easily build a beautifully designed website. By dragging and dropping right easily here, and then let's see, transform your space. Excellent. Now, what else do I want to do? I want to have some columns here with products, and I want to add another column. Here we go. And let's go ahead and add our staff members. There we go. And we have Bill. And then we have Jackie. All right. So everyone is there. We can certainly add more blocks with features for your website, whether it's product features, a carousel. All of this can be easily done by dragging and dropping. I'm going to save my website. And when I save it, I can easily publish it with a click of a button. I can also experience what it looks like on a smartphone with the same level of functionality that you would see on your desktop. So my website is created. I can decide whether it's my primary website or a secondary website. And it's all in a series of clicks have been done. All right, that was pretty easy. Let's go back to Mentimeter and find out what our next step of the story is. Let's go to back to my home screen. And here we go back to our Mentimeter Choose Your Own Adventure. So the website is launched. What happens now? Should we don't have enough visitors. Should we increase visitors? Okay, we have visitors, but they're not contacting us. Or we have a lot of visitors are coming. It's time to upsell. You choose what you want to see, and we'll go there. Do we want to increase visitors on our website? Or do we want to have a way to have them contact us? Or should we do an upsell with CRM? You choose. All right, this is audience participation time, and we have one person that's saying, all right, we have visitors, but they're not contacting us. So we are going to go with that option. All right, so we are going back to my database, and we're going to here we go. We're going back to website. And in the website, we are going to create a contact form. If we click Contact Us, we can have an embedded form that will allow us to have direct communication with our customers. We simply can write John Smith. All this is pre-populated. Let's see, discounts. Because John wants to know if there are any discounts for furniture that we have. I believe John wants to buy a series of 60 desks. And instead of buying them directly online, he wants to talk directly to us. Are there any discounts for more than 60 desks? All right, and that goes off. And that has been sent successfully. So using the embedded forms on your website, it's a direct link of communication between your customer and the company. So let's go ahead and see where that goes. If we click our CRM application, we can see that that particular query is registered right there as a new opportunity. Okay, let's go back to our home screen, and then we go to our next question. All right, our website is up and running now. What is your next step? Should we boost sales and implement a CRM? Should we open up a physical store? Or should we develop multi-channel sales? You get to decide what our next step in our furniture shop should be. And here I'd like to emphasize that Boosting sales with CRM is significantly much more robust and powerful when it's completely integrated with all of the other applications that you have on your database. All right, so from right now, what we're seeing is that we have two who are interested in boosting up sales with the CRM versus multi-channel sales. So let's go ahead and take a look at our CRM and see how it can help us boost sales with a few clicks. So we're going back to our home screen and we're going to our CRM application, which we had a look at earlier. Now, what we see here is a series of all of the different sales opportunities, and they're represented with a series of dynamic, customizable columns according to the various stages of your sales pipeline. Whether it's a new opportunity, and then you can move your individual opportunities according to where they are in your pipeline. We can add more columns, we can give them different names, and they're dynamic for that end user. Odoo was created truly for the ease of use for that end user. And just how we can easily move one block or one column to the next, we also have added some shortcuts allowing navigation of your system significantly easier. By me pressing the Alt key, I have smart buttons that are highlighted that allow me to create by pressing C, a new opportunity. And here we have new oppo. We can find a customer, expected revenue, and we can give it a rating. Now, let's take a look at the customer that was asking for discounts. In this particular case, we have our customer, Jay Smith, and he wants to know if there are any discounts for more than 60 desks. What I want to highlight here is that we can see a ranking of this lead. It's giving us 59.62%, but we can also see the type of engagement that we've had with him online. And he's been to our website a few times. He's contacted us 3 times, so we know that this customer is highly engaged. All right, so he has questions about discount. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag my sales manager. Her name is Colleen. And let's go ahead and I want to log a note and get Colleen involved. Now, here she is. What I'm doing is I'm logging a note, she gets tagged on it, and now everything that is involving this particular opportunity, any internal messaging, any messages that is to the customer, anything at all, whether it's quotations, whether it's an invoice, gets all recorded and lives in what we call chatter. Can we offer a discount to John? And that gets logged. Colleen goes back and lets me know that that's absolutely doable. But more importantly, as we can see, it stays here in the chatter. Why is this important? If I, for some reason, need to leave for vacation or I have to go somewhere, everything is recorded here. My colleague can pick up where I left off. My sales manager can easily follow up. So it's full traceability with everything that's happening with this opportunity. I also want to schedule an activity and allowing me to follow up with this customer. Let's go ahead and send John an email. John, notice of discounts available. And I'm not the best speller, as you can see, but we got it all sorted out. And I'm going to send that email today, right after this demo. I'm going to go ahead and message John. Oh, you know what? That's okay. It's for today, so it lets me know that it needs to be done. Right now, I can also move my my opportunity across my pipeline this way. But we go back to our pipeline, and now we can see that we can move him across to a qualified. All right. not only do I have my Kanban view allowing me for ease of seeing all of my various opportunities, I can also use my list view to highlight what opportunities I have to follow up with. But as a sales manager, I can also see all of my different employees and my salespeople and what they are or what they're not doing. In this case, we have a lot of red, meaning that a lot of activities have yet to be fulfilled or completed. Okay, so that's a quick overview on CRM. Let's go ahead and back to my home screen, and let's go to the next question. The business is growing slowly. You need to do some marketing. So what kind of marketing should we do? All right, you guys, should we engage our prospects on social media? Should we send a mass mailing campaign? Or should we send a promo by SMS? You decide. What should we do? All right, let's get this participation going. Should we engage our prospects on social media, send mass mailing campaign, or should we send a promo by using SMS? Now remember, all of these features are going to be available on Odoo. We have all of the various applications that allow us to realize each of these different workflows. So depending on what you want to see, we'll go ahead and demonstrate. All right, so we have two people. We have coming up with mass mailing campaign as the winner. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like on Odoo. I go back to my home screen, and we are going to our our email marketing campaign. And here what we see again is our menu screen, our search, and our dashboard. We have, let's go ahead and create a new email, connecting. And now when I choose the subject, it can automatically populate a mail or a message that has already been created. So as you can see, it's giving me the option across all of the various templates that we have created here. We can attach a file, and there's significantly import a contact or a mailing list right here and then. Let's go ahead and discard this, but we're going to take a look of what we have in the system already. So here we have, again, represented in the queue with our different smart buttons. Our email template is right here. And with simply importing all of your contacts, it dynamically fills in all of this information. We have our various mailing list and contacts here, and as well as the various reporting options to understand and better know what's going on with your various mailing campaigns. We also have the ability to let that individual person unsubscribe. If they are looking to unsubscribe, they can easily do so right here. Okay, so we have our email marketing campaign ready to go, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the following question. We need new employees. Who should we recruit? All right, remember, we are a furniture manufacturer. We sell furniture online. So do we want a sales rep? Do we want a technician? Or do we want to hire an engineer? Remember, there is no wrong answer, but right now we have one voter for a sales rep. Remember, you can join mentee.com at any time using the code 689487 to join the fun and cast your vote. All right, so right now we have two people, sales representative. That sounds sensible to me. Let's go ahead and show how easy it is to recruit on Odoo. We're going to go to my home screen again, and we can easily go to our recruitment application. I just want to demonstrate what it looks like on the backside. We have all of our various applications or our various job postings that we have here. However, let's show you how easy it is to post on the front end. And if we go back to our website, we'll go ahead and demonstrate how easy it is to create a new job posting. We want to edit our job posting. All right. Let's see. Great people deserve amazing experiences. All right, so the job title here, we're looking for a senior sales professional. And we can obviously fill this in with the job description, the responsibility, challenges, etc. I'm really liking this. And let's go ahead and save it. And that was it. I was able to easily create my job posting, and by pressing publish, it is now live. To see where this lives on the back end, we're simply going to go back to my home screen and into the recruitment application to see that posting. Here's the recruitment app and senior sales professional, and this indicates that that is indeed published. We have 1 to recruit and we have 0 applications. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so right now we don't have any applicants whatsoever, but we have all of the various different stages of the interviewing or application process, culminating with a contract proposal. Okay, so that is how easy it is to post a job and to get it published on your website, making sure that all of our HR professionals out there are happier with a more streamlined process. Let's go back to our Mentimeter survey, and we want to see, as you recruit more, you need to improve HR processes. Where do we start? Well, do we start with an e-learning training, or do we start by automating our HR admin tasks? You decide. Which one are we going to do on this Odoo? Are we going to launch an e-learning training platform? Are we going to show our new hires what it's like to work at the shop? Or are we going to create automated processes internally to make life that much easier for our HR employee? All right, so let's go ahead and automate HR admin tasks. And for that, let's go back to my home screen. We're going back to our website. And we're going to have somebody apply on our Odoo website. We're going to click job, senior sales professional. There it is. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead as an applicant, apply right now by simply clicking apply. Let's go with John Smith again. Oh, John Smith. All right, we have John in the system. Short intro. Hi, I want to work for you. And let's go and choose a file, which is going to be the resume. So I already have a resume right here that I'm going to upload. And once it's submitted, let's see where it goes. So John has submitted his application. We go to our Odoo home screen. We go back to recruitment. And we see that we have 1 senior sales professional that has applied for this job. Now we go ahead and click on that, and it brings up the individual, John Smith. And we can schedule an interview right here and then. If we click that individual, we can edit and add more information, appreciation, etc. We can also have expected salary. All of that information can be easily filled out here. More importantly, though, is how automatic and easy it is to create and to turn this individual applicant into an employee. So we can send him a contract proposal. Let's go ahead and move them through the pipeline. And what we have now is by simply clicking a button, we can create an employee. I didn't have to go back and forth. I didn't have to go through various different applications. But we have here, I'm tagging him as sales, save, and now we launch our plan. And our plan is going to be onboarding. Again, all of these steps have been created. Oh, we need to first add a manager for him. Edit, and so he's going to be Colleen. Work under Colleen. There we go. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go with Mark. Yes. All right. So we save that. And the next step is to see the organizational chart. We have John Smith, who answers to me or is my subordinate. And then ultimately the CEO is Mitchell Edmond. So now we can launch our plan and we're off. Okay. All of these things have been automated, making it so much easier to handle all of your onboarding for your employees from the moment they apply all the way to when they accept that offer letter. Let's go back to our survey and see what else we need to do for our following stage. All right, we want to add new services in our company. What do you prefer? Should we do a custom office design project, or should we do an on-site intervention after sales service? You get to decide. What should we add as a different product? Now, remember, there is no wrong answer, but it certainly is going to depend on what you want to see. Do we want to see how easy it is to create a product on the fly? Or do we want to see how an on-site intervention would look like with Odoo? All right, we want a custom office design project. So it's a tie at the moment. Let's get more participation. All right, overwhelmingly custom office design project. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we're going back to our Odoo home screen. And what we want to do is create a new project, right? Or a new product. So we're going to our inventory application, master data, and what we see again is our menu, our search, and our dashboard. So let's go ahead and create a product on the fly that we can easily sell. So this is going to be a service. This isn't a product that we have on our shelves or anything that we have to build. This is going to be custom design project. Okay. And what we have here is all of our smart buttons that allow us to configure this project or this product as needed. This can be sold, and we're going to have this as a service. Once that's selected, that you can see how the smart buttons are now going to reflect what we've selected. Okay, so we want to have this on our website for sure. And that allows customers to be able to shop on the website. And let's go ahead and save it. Oh, but we want to, no variance, sales orders quantity. We want to create a task in the sales project. And we want to be able to have invoice at sales price. All right, this is not a subscription product, so we're not going to click that, but we are going to go ahead and save it. Okay, so the product is created, custom design project. We're leaving our inventory application and going to sales, and we're going to quote a project for one of our customers. In this case, it's going to be Deco Addict, and we're going to select a product right here, which is going to be custom design project. There it is. It automatically comes up. Notice that when I clicked the customer, the various fields were filled in. These are customizable fields that can be automatically populated the moment you select the customer, allowing for much easier and faster quotations. In other words, you can have price lists that are on here. You can have discounts that have been negotiated on. Really, a lot of information can be added pre-quotation in order to save that customer or save that sales rep time. All right, we have the product right here. We're saving it. And once we confirm the product, we are going to see a few things automatically appear. We're going to have a task that's created. And here is the task. And it's for this custom design project. I can assign it to myself or to a colleague. And we can also see on our project overview where it is. So right now we haven't billed it at all. We haven't created an invoice. But if we go to our project, it's right here. We can share it internally. And if we go to our project application, we'll find that project right there. Let's go with office design. Now, a lot of the views on here is going to be significantly important just to see the reporting, task analysis, cost and revenues. All this information is paramount in understanding what's going on at any given time with your projects. But let's take a look for planning right here with this Gantt view. We can better organize our salespeople or our project managers to each individual project. All right, so going back to our home screen, we are going and returning to our questionnaire and seeing what the next question is. So, business is booming, but operations are inefficient. What should we optimize? What do you guys think? Should we improve our inventory management, or should we set up lean manufacturing processes? You get to decide what we should work on. Now, we are going to either take a look at more automated inventory workflows, or we can also take a look at Odoo manufacturing. What would you like to see? A lot of these applications work in tandem with one another. So we will see a little bit of inventory like we saw earlier with manufacturing, and we'll see an inventory with and vice versa. So improve your inventory management. All right, so for that, let's go back to my home screen. And what we're gonna first start off with is create a sales. The sales is going to let us know what inventory we're gonna need for the product that's being selected. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, I'm back in my sales application, and we're gonna create a new sales quotation. And we have our customer here, again, with all the various fields that are automatically populated. In this particular case, Azure Interior has given me a call and they want to buy a customizable desk. So let's select the product. It's a customizable desk. The description is right here. We have the variants of the product, whether it's aluminum, a custom product, or steel. Let's go with the steel option. Once we add it, we are also given the option to add other products as well, whether it's a warranty or a conference chair. We're going to confirm this customizable desk. We have the description of this product, quantity, price, etc. We're going to save it. And at this point, we would send it by email. The customer signs. Everyone's excited and happy. But in this particular case, just for this demonstration, we're going to immediately confirm the sale. It gives us a delivery order and allows us to then take the next step. We're going to go back to our home screen and we're going to our manufacturing application. And we see all of our various assembly lines and workstations. We're going to our manufacturing orders, and we have in blue our customizable desk that has been right now reserved for production. The first thing we want to do is check with our inventory to see if we have the bill of materials available. So right now they're in red. That means that they're ready to be consumed, but we first want to make sure that all of our various materials for this desk are indeed available. We have our screw, our bolt, our tabletop, and our table legs to be able to then manufacture it. So we check availability, and right here in red, or in black, I'm sorry, they are reserved and ready to be made. So we have already configured our processes with various steps to go ahead and manufacture this customizable desk. By simply clicking plan, I have my work orders that appear automatically right here. Let's go to our work orders and virtually build this product. Our first step right here is assembly, and we're going to go ahead and process it. Here's our work order. And as you can see, we have our timer that lets us know how much time it's going to take to create this product. We'll do our various measurements. We can pause, or we can simply block if there's something that's blocking production, scrap it all together if it doesn't meet code, or send in a quality alert if there's something wrong with this production. In this particular case, we're going to continue. We're going to mark as done, and it's going to automatically generate the next workflow, which is going to be painting of this table. So we're going to process. We have everything right here again confirmed. We're going to mark as done. We paint the customizable desk, and we're done. The work order is finished. However, let's go back to our manufacturing work orders, and it's right here, and we can mark it as done. As you can see, our products have been consumed now, and they are represented in the color green. Once we mark as done, we have 3 or 4 main reports that are generated. We have our traceability report right here. We are also going to see our product moves, not only of our materials, but also of the end product. And then finally, we're also going to see our cost analysis. And this is a breakdown of the cost, not only of our individual materials, but also of the final product as well as labor. So here we are. All right. We're not done just yet. We now have to ship, we have to pick, pack, and ship the product. So we're going to our inventory application, and we are going to take a look at that customizable desk that was created. Here it is. We want to edit, and this is easily done with a barcode scanner. We'll save it, and just so you can see, once we validate, let me show you that it shows up the picking orders right here, and it generates a barcode that we can easily scan again with a barcode scanner. So once that is created, we can attach this to the product itself. Here is the picking slip. And let's go back to let's go back to my database. All right, here we go. Okay, so that gets sent to our customer, and we can also send the customer an SMS letting him know that his product is on the way. So let's go ahead and back to our Mentimeter survey, and the story continues. Where do we go next? To improve margins, you plan to improve productivity of employees. What tools do you offer them? Do we offer them an automate supplier bill processing, or do we automate contract signatures? What do you think would be the most efficient way to help our employees? You get to decide. Well, we are running out of time, and as a result, I will decide for everyone. We're going to automate contract signatures. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going back to my homepage, and just to show you how easy it is to send just automated signatures, we are going to click our sign application. And again, we have on our sign application our menu, our search, and our dashboard. We can go ahead and easily send an employment contract like I wanted to demonstrate, like we talked about earlier. And it is all right here, allowing for companies not only to be more efficient and have full traceability with what they're sending out either to their vendors or their customers or potential clients or potential candidates, but also it's a paperless way of managing your business. So we fill out all of this information, we can email it, attach it, and there's full traceability across the board. Now, let's go back to our home screen, and we're going to go and finish up with our Mentimeter adventure. Our account has a lot of work. Let's help them. Do we verify sales journals or do we make invoice reconciliation? Let's go ahead and do both in this particular case, since we're running out of time. We are going to, first of all, going back to our accounting, and we want to go ahead and I'm going to my accounting application right here. There it is. All right. And we have one unpaid invoice. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. And we can register payment with a simple click. And it goes into my bank. Now, it shows that it's been paid. We go back to our overview, and just to show you, we have our various accounts right here. We have our customer invoices, we have our vendor bills. We have 4 vendor bills to validate. Let's go ahead and just validate this one. We post it. And again, by just simply registering a payment with a few clicks, my job has become significantly easier. Let's go ahead and show you how easy it is to also reconcile your books in a few short clicks. So let's go to my Odoo demo database, which is not cooperating, but let's go back to our overview and show you that right now with a couple of clicks, we can easily configure your bank statements with any of these banks, allowing for at the moment reconciliations with just a few clicks, making reconciling your books significantly faster, allowing your accountant or your finance person to really focus on what's truly important. All right, let's go ahead and let's go back to our Mentimeter adventure. And it's the end of the year. The end of the year is coming. What do we want to analyze? Do we want to look at a P&L and balance sheet? Do we want to look at sales performance, or do we want to look at performance KPIs? You get to decide what report do you want to look at to best analyze the end of the year. All right. There seems to be a little hesitation. Maybe we don't know what we want to analyze at the end of the year. Performance KPIs seems a really good way to understand what's going on. So let's go back to my dashboard, or let's go back to my home screen, and let's go to our CRM. We truly have some powerful reporting tools right here in Odoo. Not only do we have all these various views, but our KPI view is significantly powerful to better and holistically understand what's been going on with our company in one single report. No longer do you have to toggle between various reports and compiling them together to get those data points together. We have that all right here automatically generated. We know exactly what's going on with our various opportunities, our closing ratios, what's been invoiced, all of that in one single report. Now, we can also customize reports by simply using our Studio application And the Studio application allows us to have much more flexibility with various fields. We can add, we can do a lot more by just having that Studio application, giving us much more flexibility with not only reports, but across all different types of different documents, whether there are our invoices or our quotations. So let's go ahead and go back. And here we have, again, our KPI. Oh, that's sales, CRM. And here we have our KPI report for February of 2020 and January 2020. All right. Not only do we have our pivot view as well, we have our cohort view to let us understand the health of each of our accounts and where they are in the pipe. Excellent. So we go back for our homepage, we go back to our Mentimeter survey, and we are done. Congratulations and well done. I'm going right back here to our presentation to give you a quick recap. So what we have done today is really shown how a company can use Odoo in all of its business facets, whether it's marketing, sales, HR, manufacturing, invoicing, and accounting. Having a completely integrated system reduces the redundancies that sometimes disparate systems have. I was able to do everything in one platform. I didn't have all these different applications open. I did it all, allowing full traceability across my entire company. The look and feel has also been uniformed and streamlined, giving me that much of a faster or shorter learning curve when tackling on a new application. I hope this demonstration has shown you how easy it is to not only download a database with Odoo, but also how to use and implement Odoo for all of your different business needs and your business processes. I encourage everyone to take a look at Odoo further. If you have any questions at all, please feel free. I'm going to put my information back up. So if you have any questions or concerns, I encourage you to send me an email or with any queries or concerns at all. And I also encourage everyone to check us out. It's free to use one app, and it was easy to download a database. Thank you again. Stay safe, Miami. I wish you all the best in these upcoming weeks, and I hope to see you again. Thank you very much.